Hilarious Charm, and this is the Victor's interview for the 36th Hunger Games. Right now we have the Victor backstage, Kelani and Malraux. Let's welcome her to the stage. So, Kelani, I've been talking to a lot of Capital citizens lately, and they have been telling me that they have given you a new nickname. Do you want to hear it?
Absolutely.
They said that you are the Huntress. What are your thoughts on that?
I would say, considering everything I went through in the games, I would say that's pretty accurate.
So we're gonna like rewind and go back, okay?
All right.
What did it feel like when your name was called on Day of Reaping?
I mean, a lot of people who are related to victors tend to get reaped, despite the amount of tesserae that they take. So, considering my uncle is Marlon Malraux, I wasn't too surprised. I was kind of expecting it and had trained for that just in case it would happen. But
now, I have never been to District 4 because why would I ever leave the capital? But did you go to any? Did you prepare? Did you train for these games?
yeah, Marlon raised me to fight. He was always an aggressive man in raising my brother and I. And then by the time I was about 11, I went to the District 4 training academy, so I knew how to fight going into the games.
What would you say your strongest weapon was? Because we saw in the arena your bow and arrow skills were on par with some of the best from before you.
Yeah, I definitely trained with a bow, but my best weapon is actually a spear.
Oh, really?
I just never got the chance to use it in the games.
Well, that is a shame. Maybe one day you'll be able to show off your talents once more.
That's true, hopefully.
Now, I want to know, so what were your thoughts about getting a 4 in training? Was it a strategy to get a low score so people wouldn't come for you, or were you just playing the system?
Yeah, I didn't have a close relationship or alliance with any of the career tributes, so I knew they were dangerous and I didn't want them to target me. So I tried to downplay everything in my individual assessment, and it seemed to have worked.
Do you think that connections are stronger than a person that's mastered a bow and arrow?
Absolutely, I would say your alliance is a key factor in the games. Who you decide to trust and who you decide is a threat. Of course, having a weapon is ideal, but sometimes you don't have that. Sometimes you don't have training. So I would say definitely your connections are really important.
Now, I want to go into your relationship with District 5's Tribute Cross. What was the whole relationship there? Because we all saw like a somber side of you two together inside the arena, and I just want to know what happened.
I mean, we developed a lot of trust for each other early on. In the training center, he taught me how to use a sword, and I taught him how to use a spear. But in the end, I wanted out of the arena more than he did, so it came down to like who needed it badly.
We're actually going to get into that later, but one thing I want to catch up with you now is your killing. What was your best kill?
I would say probably that tribute from 7. It came down to she was in my alliance, and the District 5 tribute. Yeah, he left, so I was like, I have to take this chance because she wanted to win bad, and I knew that from 7, a lot of 7 tributes tend to be pretty strong, even though they're not careers. They have all that experience chopping wood and stuff like that. So I was like, I need to eliminate this threat, and I took the opportunity as soon as I could.
Now, I know that you ultimately killed Cross, and we all saw it on screen. I remember some of the people in the audience were crying. Did you look up to him?
I would say definitely he was really brave, especially his attitude during the games. I would have almost considered him a friend if we weren't in a fight to the death, but It wasn't meant to be.
You gotta make tough choices.
Yeah, definitely.
Now, we saw some beautiful wildlife in the arena. Are there any moments that you were like, wow, this is just beautiful, or were you just terrified of the creatures that were living there?
I mean, the nature there was beautiful. Living in 4, you never see anything like it. The mountains and everything that we saw. And the animals, the foxes, at first we were really threatened. We thought they were going to try to kill us, but they didn't. And it was actually kind of almost like a nice addition to the arena where...
Did it scare you? Did it scare you when you saw the bunnies? Did it make you think twice?
Yes, we had seen, growing up, you've seen the 25th games. I remember specifically watching as a young kid. There were these bunnies that would kill the tributes. So, instinctively I saw them and was like, oh my god, run. And turns out we were right because they ended up killing one of my teammates.
Was that a sad day, or was it just everything is just according to plan? I'm going to come out on top.
It was kind of sad. It was the first one of my allies to actually die in front of me. So it was kind of like a wake-up call for this isn't just a walk in the woods. It's a fight to the death, and people are going to die. So
we are going to talk about the end game, the final scene that was happening through the games. I'm pretty sure this was on the last day. There was a situation where Thaddeus, one of the other tributes in the arena, stabbed you in the abdomen. How did that feel in that moment? Did you think you were going to die, or were you ready to fight?
I was definitely pretty high on adrenaline. I was prepared to fight until the very end. I was not going to give up. So, especially having the District 5 tribute still there, I was fully prepared to keep fighting until either one of us got out of the arena.
So, the thing that I want to know is why did the District 5 Cross sacrifice himself? Or to us it looked like it. Was that how it was in the arena, or was it he didn't see it coming?
I would say, when it came down to just the two of us, he admitted that he had nothing to go back to. He didn't have anybody in 5. And he knew that I did. I had people that I cared about back in 4 that I needed to get back to. So he didn't want to live with the memories that the arena gave us both. So in a way, he kind of got the easy way out, but...
Now, we all know you have some battle scars. Are you up to showing them?
Yeah, if you want to see.
I'll see it backstage. I don't know if our audience wants to see this. Yeah, all I gotta say is I respected your gameplay. So overall, do you think that you could have won in that moment? In that moment, do you think you were going to win? That you were able to manipulate, so to say? The connections were stronger than anything?
I think so. I knew I made a really smart choice in having Cross as my ally. And even though things didn't end well for him, I definitely got what I needed out of the alliance, which was staying alive. So.
Well, Kelani, thank you so much for coming out today. I hope to see you again here for the next game and the games from then on. That is it for tonight from the Victor's interview. I'm Player's Charm, and this is Kelani Malraux, and we're signing out.